Hello, and welcome to Heart of Calm. This is a space where you're invited to pause, to slow down, and to gently come back to yourself. With no pressure, no expectations. To create a morning that truly suits you. You don't need a perfect routine. All you need is a quiet space, a few minutes to notice your body, and a few deep breaths to reconnect with who you are. Today's video is a soft invitation. For those mornings when you don't want noise, don't want to rush, and don't need to do anything the right way. Just a few gentle stretches, a few mindful breaths, and a quiet moment of presence, where you're allowed to be exactly who you are, without needing to fix or perform. Before we begin, take a minute to create a space that feels simple and quiet. You don't need a fancy yoga mat, just a towel, a soft rug, or any spot that feels calm and safe for you. If possible, sit on a cushion or a soft chair. You don't have to sit perfectly straight or hold a correct posture. Just let yourself feel comfortable and supported. What matters most is that you can feel yourself here. And if your mind is still full of thoughts, that's perfectly okay. There's nothing you need to push away or fix. Just bring your presence exactly as it is. This isn't a session about doing things right. It's a quiet moment where you're simply invited to stay with yourself in the gentlest way possible. Now, gently bring your attention to your breath. No need to change it right away. No need to take deep breaths just yet. Simply notice how your body is breathing, as if you're listening to an old friend you haven't seen in a while. If you'd like, place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Feel the soft rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. No fixing, no forcing, just feeling. Try breathing slowly like this. Inhale gently through your nose. Hold it for a moment. And exhale fully through your mouth, as if you're letting go of the weight of yesterday. Continue this rhythm. Inhale. And know that you're nourishing yourself. Exhale. And release what no longer needs to be held. Just 3 minutes like this can bring you back to the present moment. Back to the body that's been walking with you, quietly, all along. Now that your breath has slowed, let's begin to gently wake the body with a few simple, mindful movements. Reach your arms overhead, as if greeting the morning with a quiet hello. You don't have to stretch fully, just enough to feel an opening. Lower your arms softly, and gently roll your shoulders a few times, forward, then back. Feel a bit of ease returning, even in small ways. Slowly turn your head from side to side. No strain, no rush, just giving your neck permission to breathe after a long night. If you're sitting on a chair or on the floor, gently lean side to side, allowing your hand to rest on the cushion or floor for support. With each side stretch, exhale slowly, like a full body sigh. Finally, sit upright with ease. Place your hands on your thighs or knees, and gently lean forward, letting your back soften and release. You don't need to touch the ground, just enough to feel a quiet letting go. Every movement is a quiet thank you to your body. Not because it's perfect or strong, but because it's here, still showing up for you, one morning at a time. Now, let your breath and body move together. Not rushed, not perfect, Just mindful movement. Like a quiet rhythm you create for yourself. As you inhale, gently lift your arms upward. As you exhale, slowly lower them down. Repeat this a few times, allowing each breath to lead a simple motion. A soft flow that brings you home to your body. Inhale as your chest opens. Exhale as your shoulders and neck release. If you'd like, close your eyes. Let your focus shift inward, not toward performance, but toward feeling. You don't need to do a lot. Just be here, and let your breath dance quietly with your body. Without force, with gentle attention. Now that your breath has danced with your body, allow yourself to sit quietly, gently, without effort. You can place your hands on your lap or over your heart. Close your eyes, if that feels right, and begin to simply be still. You don't have to meditate the right way. Just sit with yourself. Notice your breath moving in and out. Feel something soft beginning to settle. In your mind, in your chest, in your body. Thoughts will come. And slowly, without you doing anything, they may also begin to drift away. And if you stay long enough, you might start to feel yourself more clearly. Not in a logical way, but in a quiet truth. You might feel how tired you are, how much warmth you miss, how much you long for someone to ask, "Are you truly okay?" And from that stillness, your most honest feelings may rise. Not your goals, not your tasks, but maybe a person you care about. A longing to be held, to be noticed. Simple thoughts like, "I wonder if my child has eaten breakfast today. I wonder if I've hugged anyone long enough lately." Don't push these thoughts away. They are you, in your most honest moment. Just breathe with all of it. No judgment, no fixing, just presence. Maybe you're wondering, am I doing this right? Is this enough? My meditation wasn't deep. My movements weren't perfect. Does it matter? The answer is, it doesn't. Truly, it doesn't matter. You don't need to sit perfectly still. You don't need to feel awakened. You don't need a deep experience to make this meaningful. You only need to be here. With honesty. With your breath. With your real feelings. With the body you have today. Tired or tight. Quiet or unsure. And that is more than enough. Really, it is. Now, slowly bring your hands together. Rub them gently to create warmth. Not fast, not hard, just enough to awaken the life in your palms. When you feel the warmth, place your hands over your heart. No need to think. Just let that warmth spread, like a small embrace from you to you. If it feels right, close your eyes for a moment and softly whisper or simply think, "Thank you, body. Thank you for walking with me every day, even when I forget to notice you." You don't need to know if your body is doing well. You only need to know it's still here, loyal, steady, and never giving up on you, even when you've forgotten to stay close. Take one last breath, slow and deep. And let your heart be touched again by gratitude and by your return. Each morning is a quiet opportunity to begin again, to return, and to live just a little closer to who you truly are. You don't need to do anything big. You don't need to become anyone else. Just be here, and be a little gentler with yourself than you were yesterday. And if this morning you took even a few minutes to breathe, to listen, to reconnect with your body and your heart, you've already done beautifully. I'll see you again in another morning, a space where you can always return, not to push, but to simply be, fully and honestly. And if you ever need another morning like this, Heart of Calm will be here, with quiet rhythms, slow guidance, and words that never rush you. You don't have to do anything. Just come back whenever you want to live a little more gently.